Simply Southern is produced by the Alabama Farmers Federation and made possible with the support of Alabama Farmers Cooperative.
What one thing can you say about your local quality co-op store? You can trust us. You get what you need for your farm, for your lawn and garden, and the safest products for your pets. We're locally owned and operated, and you can trust that we care about our community and the people in it. So if you're a raised bed gardener, a rose gardener, or if you farm hundreds of acres, the Quality Co-op Store has exactly what you need to get the job done. All this plus friendly, knowledgeable advice. Your Quality Co-op Store. There's one near you.
What sustains us? Food? Family? Faith. Alabama farmers live those things every day. They conserve our resources, clothe our families, and fill our tables. They cultivate jobs for our communities and values for our future. Farmers grow it all right here in Alabama.
Welcome to Simply Southern. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Kevin Worthington. There's something rewarding about making a product with your own hands, especially when it's useful to others. For 50 years, Jimmy Haygood has found joy in creating custom saddles for his clients. We'll meet him today on Simply Southern.
We'll also sit down with American Farm Bureau Federation President Zippy Duval for his perspective on national issues facing agriculture.
And I'm Stacy Little. Today in the kitchen, we're making my garlic soy cucumber salad. Stick around.
One of the themes that you'll find repeating itself often here on Simply Southern is people helping other people during their time of need.
It's not unusual to see people volunteering to help neighbors, especially during tough times. But occasionally the benefactor doesn't want any recognition for their kindness. That's the kind of guy Hody Childress was.
Geraldine, Alabama is not the kind of place you normally see on the news. They don't have corruption scandals, and they haven't been a victim of disaster. Still, people all over the world want to know about the tiny DeKalb County town.
I have actually talked on the radio in Canada, England, several places.
On January 1st, Hody Childress died at the age of 80. But what he confided to his daughter just months before his death has inspired people around the globe.
He said, I carry a $100 bill at the first of the month to the drugstore, and I give it to Brooke. I don't want anybody to know that I've done it, and she chooses who to bless with it, or if there's a need, how to use it.
He said, do you ever have anybody that can't pay for their medication? And I was like, yeah, that, happens a good bit, actually. And so he handed me a folded up bill. And I couldn't see what it was at the time. And he just said, next time that happens, I want you to use this. But he said, I need you to promise that you'll never tell anybody where it came from.
Brooke never told. She says some months it was $100, occasionally $200 or $300. But always folded the same way. Over the past 8 or 10 years, Brooke estimates that Hody handed her over $10,000. And as instructed, she used it for people in need.
There's a lady, her son actually worked for us on the farm. I didn't know it till afterwards, but he had an allergic reaction and needed an EpiPen. They were having trouble, and he benefited from Daddy's funds.
Tanya told of her dad's philanthropy at his funeral. Once it hit social media and then network television, the calls and letters started coming in from everywhere.
Los Angeles, California, Boston, Rhode Island, Texas, New York.
Brooke says she never knows what to expect.
Probably been, one of the sweetest ones that we've gotten because they've continued to send just a little bit at a time. And sometimes it's, $5, sometimes it's $7. I'm assuming it's just, whatever they have extra that week. If this is you, thank you, because it makes my day.
Not only has news of Hody's generosity spread around the world, but so has his spirit.
A guy that I went to pharmacy school with, and now he owns a pharmacy in Tennessee. and I haven't spoken to him in a while, and he sent me a picture of a $100 bill, and he said, I just had a gentleman come in and say, I saw this story on the news and I want to start a Hody Fund at your pharmacy.
Hody's son and daughter say their dad would absolutely hate all the attention this has drawn to him. But the effect it's had on people would have him smiling down from above.
He lived his life by the Bible. He tried to practice what he preached. He tried to live the Word of God.
As far as the publicity, he wouldn't like it. But as far as knowing that he helped somebody, that would tickle him to death.
You know, Mary, this has become such a big story. It's touched people all over the world. In fact, while Brooke and I were shooting her interview, someone called to get information about how they could donate.
So what is the best way to donate?
Probably just by mailing a check to Geraldine Drugs. You can find their address easily by doing an online search. One of the folks who wrote them suggested they should declare Hody Childress Day on his birthday. Now, there's nothing official yet, but the mayor has talked about it and indicated that members of the city council are in favor of it.
I think that's a wonderful and very fitting tribute. Now saddle up, partners. Next on Simply Southern, we'll pay a visit to the shop of custom saddle maker Jimmy Haygood, where he'll show us a thing or two about his unique craft.
Looking to remodel or renovate your home? The value of your home will typically increase once upgrades are complete. After the dust clears, meet with your agent for a homeowner's policy review to make sure your insurance will cover the new value of your home. This will provide peace of mind and allow for proper reimbursement should an unfortunate event or damage occur. If you've recently made upgrades to your home, contact your Alpha agent to get the coverage you need. These Alpha Insights are proudly presented by Alpha Insurance.
Alabama is a state filled with riches, like the juiciest peaches, a summer tomato sandwich, or Grandma's pecan pie. But perhaps our greatest treasures are the hands that grow. From generations past through the years to come, Alabama fruit and vegetable growers produce an abundance we all enjoy. Alabama produce. It just tastes better.
Vacations are fun, but they can also be expensive. As you pack your bags, don't leave possible savings behind. Alabama Farmers Federation members receive 20% off stays at choice hotels, which include upscale chains like Cambria and mid-scale options like Clarion and Quality Inn. You'll sleep soundly knowing you save so much. For details, visit alphafarmers.org/perks and click on the Hotels and Travel category. It's just one of the perks of being an Alabama Farmers Federation member.
Not littering is not hard. If you've accumulated trash in your vehicle, don't throw it out the window. Throw it in a can at the gas pump. Throw it in a can at a storefront. Throw it in a can at work. Or throw it in the can at home. Just don't drop it on Alabama. Not littering is not hard. Brought to you by People Against a Littered State, the Alabama Department of Transportation, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
A farmer has to live on faith. We do all we can do, but we can only control so much.
Alabama is the second largest poultry growing state in the nation, so we're trying our best to grow all the corn we can for that.
What we produce not only feeds and clothes all of the United States, but about half of what we make goes on to the world market.
We've been able to improve yields, have some things that can help us produce a better crop. I'm proud of the product we make and proud that I can say I'm an Alabama farmer.
When you look around for information and answers to your everyday questions, how do you know who to trust? Alabama Extension takes Auburn and Alabama A&M universities to the people. As educators, we are trusted partners in every county, providing valuable and practical ways to better our homes, farms, health, and communities. Our research extends knowledge and improves lives. Learn more at aces.edu.